Sad. Just really sad. Today was the first time my 36 male, best friend of 23 years, 35 male, saw me actually cry. My wife, 36 female, has threatened divorce again. Why? Because, taking the advice I received on this subreddit, I tried to confront my wife about her gaslighting and abusive tendencies. By the way, I am very grateful for the support you've given me, even though I need to delete my posts here. You've made me stronger. It did not go well. I was gaslit. I was verbally abused. She said she doesn't want to be with someone that can't handle a woman, and I should be single if I can't handle her. So I'm here at my friend's house, sleeping on their couch for the night. Also, his girlfriend revealed that my wife's favorite topic to talk about with her has been leaving me because she can't get pregnant. Not my fault. I left my entire life behind to go be with her in her country. I funded and opened a business in her name for us, and she tanked it. We came back to the US, landing with $60 in our pockets. We've been through a lifetime's worth of memories in 4 years, 2 of them in an abusive marriage. Worked my hands to the bone for us, and she wants a divorce. I treated her like a queen, and she treated me like her maid. Gotta be honest, it's like she shot me 5 times and I bet myself she wouldn't do it a 6th time. Sorry if this lacks coherence. I'm heartbroken and a little buzzed. I'm so hurt. Not surprised, just wounded. Can a 36 male find love again? Hell, I won't be ready until I'm 37 anyway. How about a 37 male? TLDR. Wife is leaving me. Wow, that's all this was. Sorry. Look up the sunk cost fallacy. You've spent a lot of time and energy and money on her, but moving on is still your best option. And yes, you can find love again. People date at every age. Yep, I've found love at 37. And about to get married to a very good man. You'll get through this. Make sure you get some support from family and friends. Take care of yourself. Because she can't get pregnant. Honestly, a blessing in disguise. And a fairly thin disguise at that. Leave her, and thank your stars you don't have kids yet. Been there, mate, and I can tell you that your best days are still ahead of you. Was in an emotionally abusive relationship that lasted a lot longer than anyone would advise, but I stayed for the kids, and in the end she left because I started standing up to her lies and abuse. When she left I was still gutted. More for the grief and loss of a dream, but gutted nonetheless. I can tell you that my life got way better the decade that has followed. A few years of grief and therapy followed by a renewed sense of strength and self. So happy she left. Rip the band-aid off, mate. It'll hurt for a while, but your best days are absolutely ahead of you. Yes, a 37-year-old male can find love again, and good for you for standing up for yourself. You don't need someone like her in your life. You go ahead and cry. Cry as much as you need. I don't know you, but I'm proud of you. It's great that your wife is leaving you and you don't have to leave her. It can be dangerous to leave an abusive relationship, but if she feels she is in control, then it's safer for you. The next few months are going to be hard, but it will get better. You'll be amazed at how much more of your brain you have available when you're not in fear all the time. I understand how you feel, it shows how invested you were. But she doesn't appreciate you and obviously doesn't respect you. I would advise you to stay single for a bit of time and think about how you want to spend your future without of her by your side. Do you want to stay where you are, or would you like to move somewhere else? Where do you want to see yourself in 5 years from now? There are more than enough women who are interested in a 37 or 38-year-old male. No need to worry about that. Good luck and stay strong. I left my abusive ex at 38, divorced at 39, got married, again, to a wonderful man at 44, he was 43. Hell, my grandma got married for the second time in her 70s and was heading for number 3 in her 80s. People meet and find love at any age, and you will too. I am much younger than you and can't give advice, but I want to say that her saying you can't handle a woman is really manipulative. She doesn't speak for every woman out there, and from what I've read, she's not a good one either. If you need a listening ear or someone, feel free to drop me a message. I'll make sure you aren't suffering through this alone. I wish you all the best. Heart. It is good you have friends that support you in your time of need. You're only 36, you are still young. I'm sure you'll find the kind of love you deserve. Focus on yourself and heal. You'll be way better than you were in that abusive relationship. I think you'll get used to sleep alone. I find it a bit uncomfortable when my girlfriend goes to her parents, but I get used to have the whole bed to myself. I can stretch and sleep in any position I want, as when we sleep together she kind of rolls into my side and I can only sleep in one position because I snore. Lots of hugs, mate. You'll get through this. Can a 36-year-old find love again? Yes. I'm actually falling for a 36-year-old guy right now, so yes, it's very possible. Keep your chin up. The secret is not finding love, it's loving yourself enough to find healthy love. Use your time to work on yourself. Think about what were the early warning signs with your soon-to-be ex. Think about what behavior you won't tolerate and how to maintain your boundaries and when to walk away. Also, don't worry about your age. You are still in your prime. Plus, people in their 80s find love and get married in nursing homes, so there's always hope. P.S. The friend's cat. Find out what sort of treats it likes and get some. Give plenty of pets and occasional treats, especially before bed, and you may end up with a temporary bedmate. It's surprising how quickly a purring cat can knock you out, and you need all the rest you can get to help you heal. You can definitely find someone else at 37 or even older. After the divorce, immerse yourself in the gym, eating well, your hobbies, and you. This will give you confidence and that will naturally attract women. Best of luck, buddy. I'm so sorry you're going through this. You deserve happiness and someone who treats you with respect. She sounds nuts, and I doubt she'll be truly happy with someone else. My mom didn't find her true love until 42. Now they have been together 25 years. You got time, brother. I know it feels bad now, but your life is about to get a whole lot better without that abusive relationship. Look forward to your future. What you shouldn't handle is someone whose lack of decency and communication skills means blackmail is an acceptable tool to get what she wants. It's okay to be sad about this, but don't become tragic by making this a way of life. 100% you will find love again. I know someone who had to go through one loveless marriage to find the right one. Right after his divorce with 2 kids, he meets his soulmate as one of his kids' teachers. They're married and completely in love till this day. You deserve someone who will love you. Hear it, you need anyone to speak to. Take the blessing of her leaving you. Now you've got all this time to work on the stuff you love and learn to be happy again. Yes, you will find love again. Take time to heal first. How about 37? My boyfriend was 37 when we met and we've been together 3 years and we're still very much happy. We both had very shitty relationships before this. I was surprised to know he wasn't used to women giving him comments of affirmation, which really broke my heart. He was also surprised to know I was so used to walking on eggshells and such. It comes as a pleasant surprise when you realize a normal relationship is supposed to be full of affirming and loving comments and intimacy. Normal relationships aren't supposed to be full of arguments and intimacy, withholding and ultimatums, and I'm so glad all that stuff is in the past now. A lot can happen once you let go of abusive relationships, and it's definitely not too late to find someone you deserve. 37 is still young. You still have life ahead of you. Take your life into your own hands. It takes time to heal. Be gentle with yourself. You are stronger than you know. I know a woman who found love again in her mid-50s. I don't think your age will hinder you from finding love. Unfortunately, I have no advice to give, but I am sorry, man. I wish I could give you a bro hug. It will get better, I promise. Time to start a new life. Lucky you. I went back to school after leaving the Navy at age 34 while going through a divorce. By 37 I was in a great relationship and got married at 42. Yes, it can happen again. My husband and I met when he was 40. He was a hopeless divorcee who thought he would never find love again. We've been together for 5 really wonderful years. So don't be afraid to be single again. Life will be kind with you. Stinks. You'll be happy again, but not sure if you can get there carrying someone around on your back. Unless you're into being miserable, then I'm questioning if you took your wife hostage instead of the other way around. In any case, good luck and I wish you the best. Why would anyone want to handle someone abusive? She's not the person you want to deal with. It may hurt, but you matter more. You deserve a lot more, and don't ever feel like you don't, or it's your fault. Like, yes, we all can do better in relationships, but you've stuck through it all, and done right by her. Learn from this, work on yourself and do better. Wishing you the best of luck. Op. God loves you, and know that you're not alone. Sorry for your loss. Know this, you can find love at any age. 37, 47, 57, 67, 77, 87. Protect yourself and assert your rights. Go see a divorce lawyer, pronto. Cancel joint credit cards. Open new financial accounts in your name. Only change your will and life insurance beneficiaries once all the financial stuff is done. Contact credit agencies like Equifax and put blocks on your credit. If you rent, contact the landlord and see about taking your name off the lease. If you own, go back to your home and change the locks and insist she leaves. This protects your right to the house. Change the locks, throw her stuff out. This is the best thing for you. I found love at 40. You're going to be fine. I can't imagine this type of pain. I wish you all the best. Less than 3. As soon as I separated from my now ex-wife, I got into counseling to fix my broken picker. The reason being, it was my first marriage but my third LTR where my significant other cheated on me. Their choices weren't my responsibility. My ability to choose a good partner though was something else. You need to get into counseling. Not to fix what's wrong with her, but to give you better insight and tools on how you should have handled her abuse so you don't end up in another relationship like this one again. She talked about you not being able to handle a woman. What you couldn't handle was an abuser. Unfortunately, you now need to heal and learn how to handle that. She compliments my body sometimes and says, even now that I'm at a soft 195, that she can't get enough of me. Really? Are you making shit up for the website, or in your head? And nothing of value was lost. Stay strong and move on, brother. Gotta be honest, I think this is above Reddit. It sounds like you have been in a severely abusive relationship. You may want to seek a professional therapist to help you move forward. And maybe a lawyer? Anyway, all the best wishes. You have it in you to love yourself. Sorry for the language, I'm not a native English speaker. I was dumped from what I thinked was my soulmate and had a huge breakdown as I was 36. Today, I'm 40, married to a wonderful woman and live really happy, much more than before. Don't give up, listen to others, friends, family, act for you. Chin up. I know it feels like the end of the world, but one day you will look back in this as one of the best things to ever happen to you. My fiancé left his abusive ex-wife when he was a little older than you, gave her everything so he'd never have to speak to her again, and started his life all over. It was tough at first, but he is so much happier now. As for finding love again, I met him when he turned 40 and he is the love of my life. And he gets to joke that he traded in for a younger model. Haha, I'm a decade younger than his ex. So remember that life is full of opportunity, and when you make big changes, yes, you lose something, but you also open yourself up to endless possibilities. Sad days, dude. Huge hug across the interwebs to you from this anonymous Redditor. Time for healing and focus on you now. No more toxicity, no more doubt. You are worth fighting for. Never mind a 36-year-old. A 63-year-old can find love. When you look back in this, you are going to realize that you were still just a kid. Chin up. Walk tall. Be positive. It will all turn out much better than you can even dream possible. Good luck. I would like to hear her side of the story. Sociopath comes to mind. Access all of her accounts and save the evidence. Then block her, her friends and family, and let her sister know what a piece of human excrement she is. Get a lawyer and rid yourself of this toxic person. Taking the advice I received on this subreddit, I tried to confront my wife about her gaslighting and abusive tendencies. I am struggling to believe anyone would advise you to confront an abuser. I do believe people would have advised you to leave her. I do believe people would have advised you to reach out to people who love you and can provide support. You can still do those things. Not sure you want to hear this. But 4 years versus 40 or more. Try to spin it positively if you can. I know it won't be easy. You found out way sooner than 15, 20 or more years in with kids, etc. Without being disrespectful to your feelings for her, she sounds like a bad apple and you deserve way better, and know that way better is out there for you. Shit. Can't handle a woman. F that's so FN much. A real woman would return your love and not abuse you. A real woman would know when to walk away and not talk about you behind your back. Keep strong and I suggest you take upon her offer, divorce. It's time for you to find the real thing, not this trash of a marriage. You sound like a decent human being, with love to give. Most women love decent human beings with love to give and would fight for your relationship and not threaten you with leaving when things get a little bumpy as long as you do the same. Stay strong, friend. I'm glad you have someone to stay with for now. I hate it when women say they are real women, and then proceed to act like an utter cunt. I am a wild woman who can't be tamed. No, you are just an inconsiderate bitch who is a horrid person. Divorce her. Don't wait for her to follow through on her threat. Get out of this toxic sham of a marriage. You can. You are stronger than you think. People find love at all ages. No offense, but that's just silly. A lot of people, dare I say even most, find a better love and relationship later in life. When they've had the chance to grow and finally break free of the things that bind them, in your case, an abusive marriage. Now you have the strength, knowledge and freedom to do it right. 37 is not old. It's the perfect time to change your life to one in which you get to focus on yourself and your own happiness. This was me 5 years ago. I see red flags all over this and how you described her. I don't specifically know what her disorder is, NPD, BPD etc. It doesn't matter. She has made your life miserable and unmanageable. Go no contact as soon as you can. I get the part where you've had a lifetime of memories in a few years. That's how crazy people roll. They're a bad drug and you, my friend, are addicted to the crazy cocaine, metaphorically speaking. I was 50 when I started over and within a year, I found someone who is kind, loving and sweet. Love yourself, because I can guarantee you she doesn't love you. She used you and now you're getting the discard treatment. Be well, my friend.